and thank you for joining me on my journey toward inner stillness and just being kinder to myself. So I've talked a couple of times about being in the flow, and people might be like, what the hell does that even mean? Well, if you're into this kind of stuff, you've heard a million times, being in the flow, which is kind of being in the present moment. What does all of that mean though? And how can you accomplish that in your daily life? Whether or not you've quit your job and you can do this, or you still have your job and you just want to have more inner stillness and some peace. It basically means, like, rather than have a set agenda, rather than thinking, kind of just let your mind go blank. Yes, meditate. I always talk about meditating, but not even just that. It's just like not really planning what your next step necessarily is, but following your gut instinct about what that next step is. Just, I see that. Oh, I should go do that. That's fine. It's not like your mind is saying, giving you a laundry list or a to-do list per se. It's really just relying on, there's going to be signs that come in, whether or not you agree about those kind of things. They happen all of the time, and things are not coincidences. So like today, I didn't have necessarily a set agenda. I kind of like, oh, I want to get this done. I want to get this accomplished, but not in any specific kind of order. And then I just let myself, I got to go finish that laundry. And then that brought me to this, and I have to do that. But those kind of things, like, one thing led to another, and not necessarily me thinking about what that agenda or to-do list was. It was just following what my gut was saying, like looking over there and being like, oh yeah, I need to work on that. I have gotten so much more accomplished that way in the past week without having a to-do list. That is really helpful for a lot of people, I'm sure. But if you you have to kind of scratch the to-do list. I'm sorry, you just have to, because a to-do list is really not being in the flow. It's not being in the present moment. It's keeping you a specific schedule or trying to get you to get specific thing done. Yes, when you're working and you have tasks and responsibilities, you have to do those kind of things. Great. In your home life or in your personal life, you actually don't need to do that. You can have those things floating around in the back of your head. Yeah, great. But if you just follow what your gut is telling you, and you will start to see signs. And all you have to do is actually start to have an awareness. Like, you look over and you see that and you start to do something, and treat that as your quote unquote gut instinct, and just continue to follow that. The more you see that and you're aware of it, the more it will happen for you. And then you'll be in the flow and living in the present moment, which is what we should all be doing every single day. I'll talk about this again sometime, I'm sure.